So welcome here. I believe we are live from Nixa, Missouri, the CY Sports Complex, and I have to admit I am in my vehicle at the moment due to chance of rain, and I don't want to hurt my camera equipment, especially my new camera. So you will have the best broadcast with nice, good audio, hopefully. I forgot my microphone at home, so I'm using the computer audio. But however, thank you for joining us for the Queen City Insane Asylum as they host the Dallas Prime from Dallas, Texas. You know, if you haven't had dinner yet, come on out. You got grilled cheese. We got all kinds of food out here. I don't even know what all we're serving. We got fried food. We got grilled cheeses. We got burgers, tacos. You cannot go wrong with the food here. Game starts at 7 p.m., so we will be live we're going to stay live, but I'll be back at 7 with the game for the Dallas Prime, and I will see you in a little bit. And we are ready to go here as both teams are getting ready. It's a very nice humid night here, and the Prime and we are ready to go. Let me mute my phone here so I don't have any issues. So both these teams ready to go. The Prime are the Fast 8 champions. Queen City, the undefeated IDFL champions. And good size on both teams, so we should have a good contest going here. Thank you for joining us, and if you are in the area, there's still room down here. You got room to spread out, and plenty of food trucks still down here. Plenty of food to go around. So I will be back once we get all this sorted out here, and coin toss will move on, so I will see you then. We are, looks like we're ready to go. The Prime, I believe the Prime are going to be kicking. Figuring out which side of the field everyone's on. That's always the fun part of the first start the game. Thank you all for joining us and for making the trip if you've come up here from Texas. And thank you for joining us online also. Prime is wearing the grayish, reddish jerseys, while the Queen City's wearing black. I will try to get the numbers as quick as I can. The Prime numbers are probably going to be fun to read at times. City sets up in the return with 3 on the front line, 3 in the middle, and 2 in the back. Queen City with black jerseys and black numbers. Looks like final conferences are over for the officials, and we are ready to, I think, start this ball game. There is no scoreboard and no clock, so I can't really give you a answer on the clock. I can give you a good guess, but I'm sure it won't be too accurate. Be careful out there towards Bolivar direction. There's some storms coming from that direction all the way down to Oklahoma. We are ready to go here as whistle is off. That is out of bounds, so that will bring up a penalty on the kickoff to start. This is always the fun part where we play where does the ball start when that happens. Looks like it's going to start on the 20. I have seen different starting positions. So Queen City sets up with 2 backs, it looks like. And Dallas is there on the stop for no gain, so second down. Again, we got I formation, 2 backs in the backfield. Dallas is there for the loss on that, so that will bring up a third and about 10. Joined over here by Stormy from the Pontiac booth, as I'm going to call this. Huh? This is called the Pontiac booth I'm in. So third down, we have another handoff, and I believe the ball was fumbled, and that's going to result in a turnover, I believe. So looks like the Prime may be coming away with this. This is a much different field than high school football, which I've been doing the last few weeks. Definitely a lot smaller than high school. So we now have our first look at the Dallas Prime coming out. Dallas Prime wearing the red helmets, blue and gray jerseys. Dallas man in motion, inside handoff. And Dallas will pick up the touchdown. So first score of the game will go to the Dallas Prime. So the first play of the game is an inside handoff for the Prime. First play for the Prime, at least. We have a flag on the play, though. This may be... So that's going to be holding, so touchdown will not count, and that's going to bring up a first and probably 20, I would say. This time, no man in motion. Receivers on both sides, possibly tight end on the other side. There's a man in motion. Another inside handoff again. The Prime are off. They're going to pick up several yards, so they will make this second and about 8. So second and 8 for Dallas. That was a favorite play last night for the Glendale Falcons and Lebanon Yellow Jackets. Have a very similar formation to Glendale. That pistol formation. You can go have one man in motion through the line on the offense. Another inside handoff. We're going to have... Oh, that was a football in the air. Thought we had a flag. However, that is a gain to make it third and about 4. So Dallas about 4 yards from the first down, and they'll get a first and goal, I believe, if they get that first down. But it's very close to the end zone also. Some big old people on that field. Once again, pistol formation, inside handoff. And it's going to be close to a first. I believe he made it near the marker. So we're going to have a 4th and about 2 coming up. So big defensive play for Queen City as the Prime have a 4th and short coming up. So 4th and short, pistol formation, single back behind the quarterback. And that is a first and goal for the Prime. So the conversion was good. Well, we have a... Well, wait a minute. Okay. The stick hasn't made it past the first down marker here, but yet it is... Alright then, we're just going with that number. Officials trying to push everyone back there by the goal line, all the camera people and stuff. Prime once again, pistol formation. That's a quarterback keeper. We have a touchdown for the Prime. So this time, no flags on the play. We have a... Not sure if we have an injury or not, but we'll be back after this PSA.
So I was a dancer for 20 years. We had a contract change in the show, and it was time to look for something else. I barely made it through high school, and I didn't go to college, so I enrolled in a 2-year RN program. I had no idea that I'd be able to juggle my family, my kids, a job. Sometimes I don't know how I did it, but I love working in the neonatal ICU. I get to be this incredible part of a family for a small amount of time. I get connected, and they feel like my babies and my family. I would say go for it. Just go try. You will find something new.
So it appears we are back out. The Queen City player is okay. I didn't quite see who the number was on that. Once again, a shotgun formation, split backs in the backfield, both of them in motion. I do not know what the rule set are, but that is incomplete either way, so that will bring up a kickoff for Dallas Prime to the Insane Asylum again, and Dallas leads 6-0 in the first quarter. We'll be back after this PSA.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
You're still talking to your friend?
It's complicated.
I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji!
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
And coming back out, a little bit of holding issues there, so we'll have a holder for the football, it looks like. Be looking for possibly a squib kick here. That goes back to Queen City. Queen City will make it near midfield. I believe they're going to be in the Dallas Prime territory. Well, yeah, they are just barely in Dallas Prime territory. This is a 50-yard field, so 25 yards. This is a very quick ball game. So Asylum with the 1st and 10 from, looks like the 23-yard line of the Prime. Quarterback with a single back in the backfield. Big man in motion there. That's a sweep toss. And that will result in maybe a 1-yard gain. So we have a 2nd and 10, no gain. Asylum, kind of matching up with a line their size. I mean, both these lines are huge out there. Both these teams are matched up very well. Once again, single back in the back, fake sweep. Pass downfield, that is incomplete, out of bounds. So that will bring up a 3rd down. This is my new camera, by the way. I love the autofocus on it. So 3rd and 10, I'm going to stretch out a little bit here due to some possible long football throws. Once again, single set back, I formation. Have a twins on the right. Single receiver on the left. Fake sweep. Quarterback keeper. He will be brought out of bounds for a loss. So we're going to have 4th and about 15 coming up. So 4th and 15 for the Insane Asylum. This is the Fast Impact Bowl. Dallas was the winner of the Fast 8. Queen City, winner of the IDFL. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. And for other local sports, be sure to follow. And I will have games on YouTube and Facebook. Depends on what team they are. Once again, no back this time. Quarterback by his lonesome. That is incomplete. Looking for pass interference. Not going to be there. So it's going to be a 1st down at the 20. It's like 4-yard line of the Insane Asylum. So the Prime once again with the ball. Really turned out to be a beautiful day right now. Both these teams really having a great day. Defensively, aside from a few runs by the Prime, both these teams match up well. The lines are what makes the difference in these teams. So 2 receivers in motion on that. Another inside handoff. Another big gain for the Prime, and just making sure it's a 1st down. That's a 1st and goal coming up. Once again, shotgun formation, 2 receivers on the motion. And that's going to bring up 2nd and goal. So second and goal from about the 5-yard line, maybe 6. Dallas once again comes out in the shotgun. 2 receivers, maybe a back for the receiving end on the right. Pass downfield, that is a touchdown, so no flags, 12-0 in favor of the Prime. The most likely a 2-point conversion is coming up. Very rarely do we have kicks. Both these teams controlling the clock well. Prime, just that inside handoff, they have not been able to really stop that yet. It's like a little delay counter almost is what it is. Again, that's a quarterback keeper. And that 2-point conversion is good, so after a few minutes in the ball game, we have a 14-0 lead for the Dallas Prime. We'll be back after this PSA.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
So coming back out, ready to go for the third kickoff of the game. The Dallas Prime coming off I believe a 4-yard touchdown run there. Asylum will take the knee inside the end zone, so that will give them the ball, I believe, about the 20, maybe the 5. I honestly don't know exactly where it's going to be. If you have seen as many, it's at the 5-yard line. Queen City comes out in shotgun formation. One back by the quarterback, multiple receivers on both ends. That is complete to the Asylum. That's going to be a gain of about 8 yards, maybe 9. So we're going to have 2nd and 1, it looks like, coming up. Tactic I love to do during basketball is learn the other team's offense and run it against them. Don't know if we'll see that here, but that is always a good tactic. Quarterback, if he can get by one of them, he will have it. Queen City still on their feet. And I believe that run is going to make it to the goal line, or not the goal line, but first down marker. A little bit of talking back and forth. They're going to, not the best spot in the world, I don't think, but we're going to have a 3rd and 1 here. I thought he made it past the chains. Some light focus issues there. I apologize. And that should be a first down. That is a first down for Queen City. And I also lowered the resolution down due to internet issues here, so I also apologize for that. I prefer high definition. And that is the 3rd first down for Queen City of the night. Asylum with a single back I formation. that is incomplete as way past the end zone back there. So 2nd down and 10. We do not have a clock, so I do not know the time. I apologize. Once again, shotgun formation. This time it's a quarterback keeper. He's going to gain quite a few yards. We're going to have a big 1st down here. We have no flags on the play. So that will bring up a 1st and 10 from inside the 20-yard line for Queen City. And Asylum looks like they're going to stick with this shotgun-style formation. Halfback with the quarterback. No one in the backfield. This is going to be another pass. And that pass is complete for the 2nd and 1 coming up now. Good catch by the Asylum. I will try to catch names when I can, but I will try to keep up with the camera. So that brought up a 2nd and 1 from, it's like about the 7-yard line. And that is probably going to be a 1st down for the Asylum after that. That is defensive encroachment. It is, and that is a 1st and goal for Queen City. Chain crew has yet to move, though. It's a 1st down. The chain crew is still on break, I guess. Union break. So shotgun formation this time. This is a keeper. They're going to pick up maybe a yard or 2 on that, so 2nd and goal. This time Prime comes out, or Queen City comes out the I formation, back in the backfield. And he will go in motion. Prime will be there to stop that run, so 3rd and goal. May have been line of scrimmage if there was a gain. So 3 yards to go still for the Insane Asylum. They have shotgun with a back in the backfield. Going to be a lead block. Prime will stop that, and that'll bring up a 4th down and short. We have we have a whistle. I thought we had a timeout down there. Still not quite sure what is, unless that is quarter. Well, that's probably quarter, so we're going to take a break here. We'll be back after this PSA.
This isn't Madison Square Garden. These drills probably won't make anyone a #1 draft pick. But these players are practicing for something important. While they work on their jump shots, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, how to deal with wins and losses. Skills that will make them winners long after they leave the court. Support high school activities in your community, because when kids take part, they get set for life.
So with 1 quarter down, the Dallas Prime has a 14-0 lead in this contest. Queen City on a 4th and forever. They have to score or the Prime will get the ball. The only good situation here is the return field position is not the best if they stop in the asylum, so the Prime will be pinned back to the goal line. Sets up quarterback keeper. And Dallas is there, so Dallas will force the change of possessions. And the Prime will start with the ball inside their own 10-yard line. Probably closer to the 5. So the Prime comes out with a shotgun formation, receivers on both sides. 2 receivers in motion. Deep pass downfield. That is incomplete. So 2nd and 10 coming up for the Prime. Both these teams seem to like that shotgun formation. Prime earlier had a little counter play going on with their handoffs. Both of them now are throwing the ball a lot more. My focus is off a little bit. I'll have to tinker with that. That is a quarterback keeper. Prime will find the hole, and they will pick up about 6 yards on the play, so 3rd and 4. Do not have a clock, so I can't give you the exact time on the clock. That last one went very quick, though. Queen City is there on the defense for this. This is a minimal gain, if any. So this is a 4th and short for 3 yards for the first. Dallas still well in their own territory. Shotgun formation, split men in motion. And that is incomplete, so that'll bring up the Insane Asylum offense. They will pick up the ball about the 14-yard line to start. So best position they've had so far in this game. It may be closer to the 10-yard line. So Asylum wearing the black numbers with black uniforms. Once again, they're in the shotgun formation. Quarterback keeper. And that pass is caught for a touchdown in the end zone. So Queen City will cut this to a one-score game. I believe that is, if that is number 2, that is Matt Rush at quarterback out there. That is, he is a Hillcrest native and Missouri State player. So that is no good. We have a 14-6 ball game. No flags on the play. We'll be back after this PSA.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
You still talking to your friend?
It's complicated. I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji!
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
So ready to go after the break. Dallas leads 14-6. Queen City kicking back off to the prime. Touchdown by Matt Rush on that, or QB Matt Rush touchdown. Prime waits for a bounce. They got some room. One to beat, and the prime will take this in for a touchdown. We have not yet had it signaled yet, though. So we do not have a touchdown signal from the official down on that end of the field. It looks like they're going to call he stepped out of bounds on the play. So we're going to have a 1st and goal instead coming up, so no touchdown. I do not have a close angle of that sideline, so I can't give a yes or no on what that looked like. Both these teams relying heavily on that pistol formation. Both of them have gone to almost exclusively passing the ball, though. So it looks like we're going to have same offense as Queen City here coming out. Pistol with multiple. We got that counter, handoff, fake counter, I guess, and whistle on the play. I don't know if the ball carrier was ever tackled or not, but the play is called dead for a loss. So that is a 2nd and goal. I don't think they ever actually touched the ball carrier there. Looks like the food trucks are getting out of Dodge over here. Some great food earlier that you guys missed. So we have some raindrops coming down too. Don't worry, I'm in my vehicle, so our Pontiac studio will stay nice and dry, mostly. It has a few leaks in it, but downfield, incomplete. So we're going to have a 3rd and long on 3rd and goal coming up. If that pass would have been just a little bit softer, that would have made it. This is football, so we do not have many rain delays. But my arm is definitely getting wet, so I'm going to have to put my window up since I will melt in here. We do have a back, but he is in motion. And that is possibly caught. That is caught, so that's a 4th and goal. And we have a timeout called by the Prime. We will be back after this PSA.
There's a lot of fear in coming back to school. I wasn't sure if I could do it. I'm a 40-year-old man that walked in there to get his high school diploma. It was very hard for me, but the teachers, the counselors, they help you. One of the teachers was Miss Araceli. Miss Araceli, she gave me direction. Every single time I had a question, she'll put down whatever she's doing and she'll come over and she'll sit there with you until you get it. Thank you, Miss Araceli. I know you make a difference in people's lives because of the person and teacher you are. I wanted to be here because I wanted to thank you for helping me get a beautiful gift.
And we are back here. I will solve my rain issue in a second here. But we obviously have some rain. That is incomplete, so that is a turnover on downs. And Queen City will take control of the ball now, as I am there we go. I don't know if I can turn my headlights off. I did not think of that. I will sort this out in a minute, though. Don't worry. We have a 1st and 10 for the Asylum. Pass downfield. That is... on my defroster here for y'all. Oh, that is not working well. This rain is causing an issue here. It is cold rain coming down on the outside. Did not think of that. So that is a 1st down for, I believe, the Asylum there. This is causing a small problem now here. I believe we are definitely having an issue there. I will try to figure that out. And I'm having an issue with internet also here, so I don't know if you are still there or not. I am. We have a flag on that play. So that was a 1st and goal, but there is a flag on that. So let me try to figure out my solution, my problem here. We have another flag on the conversion, I believe. So that's a false start on the defense. So we have a touchdown on that play now. Queen City will bring this within a 2-point conversion. Apologize for the camera. I will figure something out here. There's some inclement weather outside. So I believe the touchdown was good and the conversion was good. So I believe we are actually tied up. I will verify this, however. This is a problem that doesn't make a lot of sense, but prime open field. Queen City is there. So prime first and goal from inside the 20. That is incomplete, so that will bring up second down. We'll try to keep this steady as possible. I apologize. And that run is a short handoff. That will be just about a 2-yard gain. So 3rd and 8 coming up for the prime. Wasn't 3rd and goal, by the way. And 2 receivers in motion. Downfield, that is incomplete. So now we have a 4th and 8, and there's some natural fireworks going on outside. Wait for these officials to decide that. I apologize for the camera. I am working my best to get around this water issue. That is overthrown, so that will go back to Queen City. I believe I can put my camera back on the stand. Please bear with me for a moment. So we have a 1st and 10. I apologize for that camera work there. I am going to try to do my best here. I can about give this a pretty good run right here. That is a keeper by, no, that is a pass that is incomplete by the Insane Asylum. We're still in the second quarter here. We are probably mid or close to the end of it. Turn on my defrost here. Maybe I can help alleviate some of this issue. Asylum, pistol formation again. A little movement by the defense. No flag called. That is a short pass downfield. We're going to have close to a first. That's going to bring up third and... I believe we're going to have, well, we're going to be a ways away, probably 3rd and 5. So Asylum back. And that's a keeper. He's got plenty of room on there. So we're going to have a 1st and goal now for the Asylum. The rain continues to come down. And we're getting definitely some good rain now. So Asylum with the I formation there, quarterback downfield. That is incomplete. So now we definitely have a little bit of rain coming in. Do my best to keep everything clear and everything dry. That is, I believe that was it's only 2nd down. We definitely now have some football weather here. And Asylum's going to be close to a touchdown. They're going to be short by a yard or so. And now we have probably 40, 50-mile-an-hour winds coming in, heavy rain, and it is definitely looking fun. Oh, we got a broken tent next to me here. We have a tent right there. Oh, theirs is gone. So we are going into a weather delay. We will be back as soon as everything clears up here. I do apologize for the camera work, but we are in a slight weather delay right now. We will be back in a while. So welcome back here, and we are, well, I'm not sure what's going on yet. They are assessing the damage here. We just got hit by a monster storm that had 60 to 80 mile an hour wind gusts blow through, so It also produced large hail in other areas and funnel clouds in other parts of this line also. So they are figuring out all that fun. Do apologize for the rainy indoor look for the car, but as you can see, I had a purpose for it. So I will be back once everything is sorted out and we figure out what's going on. But the field, as you can see, is slightly flooded, is a way we'll put it. But I will be back in a little bit, and thanks for sticking around for the 50 people who are still watching, and I will be back in a while. We are tied at 14 apiece in the second quarter. All right, we are... I don't know what we are yet. I am trying to figure out how to get this done here. I'm going to have to do the good old-fashioned hand movement for a while here due to some issues here, but I think they are still debating about the game now. There is definitely field damage and everything else. I do have my defrost on, so hopefully that will help things out a bit. As you can see, looks like Queen City is ready to go here, so we are back. I have second down. And Queen City will get the run. We have a whistle. That is a touchdown for the Asylum. And we will be back for the extra point. Let me add that to it here. I do apologize for the zoom. It is pretty nasty outside. We got another round of rain coming, so this is not over. Another severe round is coming our way. So 2-point conversion. That is no good, so we'll be back after this PSA.
This isn't Madison Square Garden. These drills probably won't make anyone a #1 draft pick. But these players are practicing for something important. While they work on their jump shots, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, how to deal with wins and losses. Skills that will make them winners long after they leave the court. Support high school activities in your community, because when kids take part, they get set for life.
And coming back out, Insane Asylum with a 6-point lead now. We should have a break from the rain here in a minute. And Prime will get stopped down inside their own 20. So we are going to start from there. Thank you for sticking with us. And that was a fun rain delay, by the way. Woo! It is toasty in here now. Got my heater going. Not quite reaching the outside of the car, but if it stops raining, I can wipe it down, and we will be back to what we're going to do. Get that little spot right there that I've got to take care of. So Prime sets up in a shotgun formation. That pass is complete. So the Prime will bring up second and about 5. So inside handoff for the Prime. Queen City's there, but they are... Looks like they'll pick up a yard on that. They'll maybe make it 3rd and 4. And it has cooled down about 15, 20 degrees, but you can feel that wind coming for round number 2 in a little bit. Here's when you really need to have somebody with a towel wiping balls down, because it's hard to catch a wet football. We're going to have a stoppage. Not sure what the stoppage is for here. We have an official timeout of some sort. Still 3rd down, 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4. And looks like we got some fans getting a little too close to the action over here. Definitely a schoolyard feel. Should be the last few minutes of this quarter at least. So Prime once again, that's a pass instead. That is incomplete. So that brings up 4th down and about 4 or 5 to go. Well, our fans are, some of them are back. They're all missing tents now. Appreciate you all for sticking by and joining us. So shotgun formation. That is incomplete, so turnover on downs. Queen City will pick up possession again. And Queen City will get the ball. I believe they are inside the territory of the Prime. Once I get a chance here, I'm going to wipe that window down to get rid of all that. Here. While they do that, I will wipe the window down, so I apologize if I missed the play. Don't know what that did, but probably made things worse. It's a quarterback. That pass is complete. Queen City still on their feet. So, shotgun formation again. Quarterback pass deep. And incomplete. Almost picked off by the Prime on the play, so that's going to bring up... We have a flag thrown, though. So, not sure what the flag... It was way after the play. Before it, we had a 2nd and 4. Or maybe a sportsman play. I'm not sure what the official call is yet. Official getting both teams together to talk to him. That's an unsportsmanlike on the prime, so that'll give Queen City good field position. We have a timeout called now by Dallas, so we'll be back after this PSA.
There's a lot of fear in coming back to school. I wasn't sure if I could do it. I'm a 40-year-old man that walked in there to get his high school diploma. It was very hard for me, but the teachers, the counselors, they help you. One of the teachers was Miss Araceli. Miss Araceli, she gave me direction. Every single time I had a question, she'll put down whatever she's doing and she'll come over and she'll sit there with you until you get it.
Thank you, Ms. Araceli. I know you make a difference in people's lives because of the person and teacher you are. I wanted to be here because I wanted to thank you for helping me get a beautiful gift.
50% of getting your high school diploma is walking through those doors. The other 50% is doing the work. Getting your high school diploma, it is a life-changing experience. It really is.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
So Queen City now has a 1st and goal to start this drive, or continue the drive at least, off the unsportsmanlike against the Dallas Prime. My window should clear out pretty soon here. It's getting humid again, so we are still in the first half, an hour and a half into this ball game. So Queen City sets up with shotgun formation again. We have a penalty flag. This is a false start on the offense. So that's going to push Queen City back a little bit. So if they're on this side of the field, I don't have any issues with my camera. But we'll go into halftime in a little bit here, and things should dry up. That is a keeper. So he's going to pick up several yards on that. We're going to have a 2nd and goal. Queen City once again in the shotgun. Looks like tight end will go in motion. That is incomplete. Would have been close to a touchdown if caught. So that brings up a 3rd down. So during that little delay of game we had talking to them, the words by one of the players was, "That is a mud pit as deep as your shoes." So it is probably not the best option to be throwing the ball right now. But if he can catch it, this is when you really need a towel boy. That is a direct snap to the back. And that's going to be close to a touchdown, but not yet a touchdown. So we're going to be, I believe, 4th and about 2. It's been goal the whole time, not 10 yards. As you can see him walk off and just right through those puddles. The ground has soaked that rain in pretty well, though. I don't know how another round would do, but another round is on the way. Once again, shotgun formation. Halfback, but that is a keeper. That is a touchdown for Queen City. We don't have, and now we have the official marker, so 26-14 in favor of Queen City. Still in the second period here. First quarter dominated by the Prime. The second quarter, including the weather delay, has been close to an hour now, and Queen City has pulled ahead. Something that talked about earlier with a few people is, if I don't know if the Prime, I'm sure they play on turf once in a while. When you go against a school, when I was in high school, we had, teams that would muddy down their field to slow us down. That makes a difference, the surface sometimes. If you are on turf or used to turf, you play on grass, it gets wet, it gets slippery. I have seen people trip over white lines on a turf field, though. So 2-point conversion. That's a pass. And that is good. We have a flag on the play. So Queen City has doubled up the lead, but we have a penalty marker on that. Oh. That is in my window, or... Oh, that is a branch. I apologize. I thought I had a crack in my window. So it looks like that will count. So 28-14 now in favor of the Asylum. Still the second quarter. Let's just move the kickoff a little bit further up. Prime will run this back out. Prime still on their feet. Prime will make it down here near midfield. So Dallas Prime will start with the ball near the 25. The glare now is coming from the actual lights in the stands, so even if I get out of the light, it'll still have the glare in my camera. And the penalty will be tacked on after the play, so we will start 1st and 10 from, looks like, the 5-yard, well, that's a 15, I believe, somewhere around there. Shotgun formation, multiple receiver option. And Prime's still on their feet. They'll pick up a first. So Dallas will move the chains. I am sure now the clock is not on their side. I don't know what the official clock is, but this has been a very long quarter. This is the very first game I've been where we've had a storm come through like that and utterly destroy the field pretty much. I've seen high school games where that's happened and they've delayed the game until the next day. Two receivers in motion. That is incomplete, so second down. Strong pass, just a little bit low. Ball snapped. Quarterback slipped. Still on his feet, though. He's going to pick up about 5 yards on the play. And that's a lucky gain for the quarterback. He was nearly sacked right there. I believe I think we have a timeout. Well, I'm going to take a break here, and we'll be back after this PSA.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
So I'm not sure what's going on here. We're having I actually don't know what's going on right now. We were, I thought, in a timeout, but both teams were kind of getting into it a little bit, and we are So I believe this is, I guess we're going into the third quarter. It appears we're going into the third quarter now, so that is touched by the Prime. The Prime has Queen City there. And Prime still on their feet, though. So they're going to pick up a first down from near the Asylum 20-yard line. Definitely some really bright glare coming from the field now. So Prime will begin. I guess we're in the third quarter. So I formation. And that ball gets downfield. So quarterback barely got away with that. I did not catch the pass as he was able to get it off. So shotgun formation now. That is incomplete, so that'll bring up a second down, or third down. So third down coming up for the Prime. Prime sets up. 2 receivers in motion. That is over to the tight end, slot receiver. And they will pick up the first on the play. And their first is going to be first and goal. So first and goal from about the 6-yard line, the Prime in scoring position. That is back of the field. It is ruled a touchdown, so Dallas Prime will pull within a score here. Good catch to pull that in the end zone. This will bring up an extra point opportunity or extra 2-point opportunity. So 2-point conversion will bring them within 6 points. Failed conversion will remain a 8-point ball game and 1 touchdown plus a conversion. Prime are able to convert on that, so we'll be back after this PSA. Queen City leads Dallas 28-22.
This isn't Madison Square Garden. These drills probably won't make anyone a #1 draft pick. But these players are practicing for something important. While they work on their jump shots, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, how to deal with wins and losses. Skills that will make them winners long after they leave the court. Support high school activities in your community, because when kids take part, they get set for life.
We are back here for kickoff. I'm pretty sure we're in the third quarter here. If we are not, then it's going to be a long, long night. We had a lengthy weather delay that caused damage to lots of things that wasn't tied down and some things that were tied down. Queen City will pick it up off the ground. They're still on their feet. And Queen City will be brought down in the 5-yard line of the Prime. So good run for the Asylum. They will pick up a first and goal to start off this drive. Do wish my broadcast partner who is supposed to be here tonight, scoreboard guy, he is down on the weather, so wish him the best of luck in his health here as he gets over his, we'll just call it a virus. But he was supposed to be the my broadcast partner here today. That did not work out very well, which led to a opportunity to do radio for ESPN last night, which was a great opportunity, and thank them for that opportunity. And that's going to be defensive. We have a flag thrown now. So that is probably half the distance to the goal. So that moves it much closer to scoring position. All the food trucks have left us here. That's going to result in a second down and a loss of a couple. Queen City tried the little handoff, but Prime were waiting for him. This is a very good ball game. Thank you, everyone who has joined us from the beginning and stuck with us through the weather and everything that has gone on. Also, due to the internet, I apologize for the lower quality of the broadcast. And that's going to bring up third down. So Prime holding their own on defense on this side of the field. So 3rd and 4, that was a loss of 1 on the play. I do apologize if there's some bad language in the background. I don't think you can hear it this time, but there's definitely occasionally a slippage of word every once in a while. That pass is complete, and that is a touchdown for the Asylum. So Queen City will tack on another 6 points and make this a 12-point ball game. An opportunity with 2 will move them up a little bit. And that reflection is just from the lights. Even without the glass, that reflection is there on this field. And the triple handoff will connect, so 36-22 in favor of the Asylum. We'll be back after this PSA.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
You still talking to your friend?
It's complicated. I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji!
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
Kickoff is deep. Prime recover right away, and they will make it to near midfield. Looks like we're going to have the ball at the 25-yard line of Queen City to start this out. Prime has good field position. Oh, looks like they are on their own side, so pretty much the same number, just the other side of the field. And we have a stoppage of play again whistle. I believe an official lost his flag out there. So we're going to have an unsportsmanlike against the Dallas Prime. Both these teams now try scrambling to get out of here. And that is incomplete. So second down, and this is probably 20. Sometimes my So we have, just a switch of ball here. As I mentioned earlier, that is something these teams are probably going to try to keep an eye on. Once again, a double motion for the quarterback. That is too far away for the prime receiver to catch, so it's going to be third and long. I am trying to get my camera to focus a little better here. It is doing the best it can right now. We got a lot of humidity out here. Inside handoff. Asylum is there on the stop on that play. So that's a big third down stop to bring up fourth. So we have 4th and 20 coming up. Still have the remnants of that brand new tent that was bought out of the box earlier today. Both these crowds are getting into it now. This is still a good ball game. Single receiver in motion this time. That is nowhere near anyone, so Queen City will take over inside the prime territory and have an opportunity to extend this lead. We'll be back after. Looks like we won't be back here. We're just going to stay with it. Chain's getting ready here. Both these teams being back in position. So we have a Okay, not sure there. All right, now we are back going here. There's a question on the field. Defense jumped. We have a flag down. That may not be the defense, but it is coming from that direction. Nope. That was something being thrown in the background, it looked like. It looked like a flag coming on my end. 2nd and 10 after a 2nd and 9. 1 yard gain. And that's a quarterback keeper. He's going to pick up several yards on that, so 3rd and short will be brought up. Looks like 3rd and 4. And Prime is there for the sack in the backfield. So we're going to have a long 4th down, 4th and about 15 coming up. We have a timeout by Queen City. We'll be back after this PSA.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
So 4th and a long way to go here. We have 5:18 left in this 3rd quarter. I'd be looking for a pass here. This is a pass all the way play. The old cards that coaches used to have and before all the digital stuff. This is a go for a long out route or something like that. Long deep route for someone. And quarterback's going to take it, and we're going to have a flag thrown on that hit right there. That hit may be an excessive force hit. Because generally, if the quarterback is running, it depends. If he is running with the ball, he's considered an active runner, but it could be considered a defenseless hit. That is a hold on the other side, so that will be on the other side of the ball, and Queen City will move back even further now. Okay, Queen City will hold on. Queen City gained yards on the the prime coach is asking the same thing. How did they gain 5 yards after the 4th down? So they called so they accepted the penalty. And I am So we now have a first down from the same... Okay. Now where does... Okay, I give up. They win. I don't know what's going on now. This is a point where if you know what's going on at home, please let me know. I think they have tried to fix everything, but they are just causing much more confusion on the field. Because I'm pretty sure that was a first down to begin with over there. And they kept it fourth and kept the ball on the Queen City side. But Dallas should have gotten the ball to begin with. Little gerbils in my head are just running out of not knowing what's going on. So the Prime will start deep in their territory, though. So deep, they're standing in the end zone right now. The ball... Well, the ball just kind of fell backwards there. Was it snapped, or... I guess it was a... So it's just a redo here. So 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 from their end zone. Prime has the ball. Prime connects with that. He will gain, and he will go the entire field for the touchdown. No flags on the play, and Dallas will make this an 8-point ball game once again. So probably around 3 minutes to go in this third quarter still. Thank you all for joining me here tonight, and I do apologize for rain issues and some of the camera issues. I am thankful the internet is behaving itself, because that is good on the conversion. So we have a 6-point game. We'll be back after this PSA.
This isn't Madison Square Garden. These drills probably won't make anyone a number 1 draft pick. But these players are practicing for something important. While they work on their jump shots, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, how to deal with wins and losses. Skills that will make them winners long after they leave the court. Support high school activities in your community, because when kids take part, they get set for life.
So the Prime with the kickoff to Queen City. Around 3 minutes to go in this quarter. Wind picking up a little bit here. Last time the wind picked up, we had a fun little rain issue. That will go out of bounds, so Queen City will get the ball probably about the 20. Officially illegal procedure on the Prime. Probably the most common penalty there. You can make them re-kick that, of course. Generally, accept the good field position and move on. Our chain crews... Chain crew is definitely doing what they do today. Not that they're doing anything bad, they're just, not always inattentive to what's going on. That is complete. That'll be about a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Just a 6-point ball game separates these two teams. Queen City has the advantage, and they have the ball right now. 5 yards to the first. Quarterback. The quarterback still has the ball. I'm not sure. He is. And he's going to be brought down in the backfield. So that's going to result in a loss of about 10 yards on that. So we're going to be third and probably 14. $13 or $14 here. So shotgun formation once again. We have a back with the quarterback. He's just going to be a blocker. And no call on the defense there. Could have been interference. Could have just been wet ground. That is 4th down, I believe. That is a 4th down from that far out. So once again, 4th down, and there's no punts in this league, so you can kick a field goal, but there's not a punting option here. It is basically Madden where you go for it when you play. Assuming you play among friends that way. I'm the kind where I like to run things. Quarterback still on his feet, has several. And that is going to result in a turnover on down. So inside the Queen City territory, the Prime will take over the ball. Looks like they're going to pick it up around the 25. I think it's around the 25, so it's just barely in their territory here. Nope, it is in Queen City's territory. 24-yard line. It's called the guessing game of where the ball is. Sometimes it is not very clear. So shotgun formation, 2 receivers on the right, handoff, and Prime will be brought down after he slipped on the mud there. Hazards of the weather condition, 2nd and 11. Looks like he lost a yard. So shotgun with, once again, passer in motion, not runner. And incomplete, so that'll bring up a 3rd down. So big defense is stopped so far for Queen City. They need 1 more here. Actually, they need 2 more, I guess. But 1 more to force the 4th down. Dallas Prime in the reddish-gray uniforms that kind of blend in on the camera. Queen City in the black with black numbers. Should be approaching the end of this quarter very quickly. And the Prime is off. He's still on his feet. He will be taken out of bounds, but he'll pick up a 1st down. This may be 1st and goal, depending on where it's at. Oh, this is a 4th down. So, not as much as I thought they'd get on there. It's more like 4th and 2. That is a 1st down. So now we're going to have the first down on the play. And it's going to be first and goal. Being a smaller field, it is sometimes hard to determine where things are at times. Prime one score away from tying this game, one extra possession from taking the lead. Dallas Prime won the Fast 8 championship this year. And that ball is fumbled in the back. That will be thrown out, so good thinking by the quarterback to save that play. There is a slight pull in my way. I do realize that. It is not, well, I'm thankful it did not move. If it did move, we would not be here right now. We would definitely not be playing if that pole moved. So once again, shotgun formation, split receivers in motion. That is going to be not quite a touchdown. So that was not ruled a touchdown. So we have a third and goal coming up now. It was ruled incomplete, I believe. He caught the ball, but he was just out of bounds or on the line, it looked like. Once again, receivers in motion. That ball's loose. Quarterback takes it, and quarterback will pick up the touchdown. So now we are knotted at 36 apiece here, and an opportunity to take the lead. Still in the third quarter, I guess. So we are, I'm not sure what we're waiting on. I'm still not sure what we're waiting on here. That ball is covered in mud, by the way. Yep. Hey, you're right in front of the camera there. Oh, and we are coming back here for, I guess this is the extra point. Well, we don't have near enough players on the field yet. So I don't know what's going on here. This is an official. So are they questioning the touchdown is what they're questioning. So it was ruled a touchdown. However, they are questioning whether it was a touchdown. We are having some fan issues, I believe, interacting with the teams out there. And now I think we are ready to go. So this should be the 2-point conversion. And that should be good for 2. So if we're going to kickoff, that is, well, we have another discussion on the field here. I'm not sure. So we have a targeting against the prime. I honestly don't know what's going on right now. We have another flag now. So now we have an unsportsmanlike against the Dallas Prime coach. So that is 30 yards of penalties on a 50-yard field. So I don't know. So what? Well, we'll just have you follow along with what's going on, because I don't know yet. We're lost. So now the coach is back out on the field. So is this a 2-point conversion now? Okay, this has to be the conversion. So now we have a very long conversion. Obviously, we have the split men in motion. Quarterback takes it. And now we have flags coming on both sides. We got players. And as the wind's picking up, the players are starting to pick up a little bit here. So we have multiple flags down at the moment, and things are getting a little out of hand here. We have another storm blowing in. Eventually, we're going to finish this ball game out. We're still in the third quarter. I think we're still tied at 36 apiece. Either way, we cannot end in a tie, so whether they get the conversion or they don't, we're still going to have to play this final quarter. So, personal foul against Queen City. So the conversion is no good, as far as I know, because he got knocked down 5-10 yard marker out there. And we're going to probably have this assessed after the kickoff. I got Stormy over here that's looking as confused as I am right now.
I'm just looking at the score, brother. What is it? You're going to tell me?
36-36.
Okay, gotcha.
So I'm just as confused with what's going on as
as I am.
As far as I know, I got the score 36-36. But either way, it has to change before the end of this ball game. So It doesn't matter who's ahead by a point or not at this moment. It has to change at some point here. And we are ready to go for the kickoff. Whistle's blown at least, so we will move on. We are tied at 36 apiece here, and that ball will roll out of bounds, so Queen City will get it once again back where they were. And with the wind blowing in, I suspect the Mother Nature's wanting to say something in a little while here that we probably don't want her to be saying right now. Stormy did a little too much rain dance last night. Yep, we about to have some rain dance, and that's a big old rain dance coming. Got a lot of just drizzly rain coming out of that. So once again, thank you everyone for watching. There is 158 people watching right now. Thank you for everything there, and I apologize if I can't explain everything going on, but I don't know if anyone can explain everything going on at the moment. It's Queen City way back in their end zone. Quarterback will get out of the end zone there, and we're going to have a second. He's going to pick up a few. Why do we have 4th down on the sticks? It says 2 on the official. So it's 2nd and 4. Even the chain crew's over there going, I don't know what's going on. But we are about to have another weather delay, probably. Shovel pass is good, but he will be pulled out of bounds, so he'll pick up a few yards. That's a 3rd and about 1. Do apologize if I can't get the names in time. Everything going on, I am trying my best to keep up with penalties at some point here. But we are tied at 36 all as far as I know. So that there was a penalty on the play. And that results in a 1st down. Not sure what the penalty was, but we have 2nd down on the sticks. It should be 1st. Got a player helping to hold the chains over there. You don't see that very often. Well, he's wearing a helmet. He probably safer that way. Quarterback keeper still on his feet. So we're going to have a 2nd and 5 coming up. So now we have the we do have another round of rain coming, so if there's another weather delay, I can't really stop it. As far as I know, we are still in the 3rd quarter. If we are in the 4th quarter, I don't know about it. I don't have a way to tell. But that is a 3rd down coming up. And that is the quarter finally, so we are now going to the fourth quarter. We'll be back after this PSA.
So I was a dancer for 20 years. We had a contract change in the show, and it was time to look for something else. I barely made it through high school, and I didn't go to college, so I enrolled in a 2-year RN program. I had no idea that I'd be able to juggle my family, my kids, a job. Sometimes I don't know how I did it, but I love working in the neonatal ICU. I get to be this incredible part of a family for a small amount of time. I get connected, and they feel like my babies and my family. I would say go for it. Just go try. You will find something new.
And once again, the rain is coming down. We are starting the fourth quarter, though, so we have made it through 3 of them at this point. The fans are beginning to, once again, be smart and get out of Dodge before they get caught in the whirlpool again. We had some 40-mile-an-hour gusts just blow through. There is not a tent left in this facility that survived. However, Queen City will survive that run, and they'll pick up a first. So 1st and 10 for Queen City. We got the light pole swaying now out here. So the fans taking off again. Players still on the field. Probably not for long again after last time. Prime was there to make that stop. So that will bring up a 2nd down. Got my heater on, so hopefully it'll disperse some of the moisture for you. It is 2nd, and looks like he lost a couple actually on that. I thought he got back to the line of scrimmage. So shotgun formation. Once again, still on his feet, still in bounds. And he is going to lose quite a bit of yardage on that. So that's going to bring up probably 3rd and about 20. If you're wondering why there's windshield wipers, I am in my Pontiac studio, as I call it, due to the inclement weather outside. Wipers seem to actually be helping the lights a little bit too. Extra strong wind coming here. So shotgun formation again, no backs this time. Quarterback decides to keep it. Prime is there. That's a 4th and about 22 now. So big 3rd down play after that. Shotgun formation, same one they've been using here. Another Pontiac next to me. It's Pontiac Day. Quarterback's still on his feet. We have a flag down, though. He's not going to get to the yard marker, but we have a penalty flag during the play. And the chains have moved. They should not move yet. So we have a meeting of teams on the field down here again. Not sure if this is against Queen City, it's not going to matter. But here comes the round number 2 of thunderstorms. And looks like we are going to have weather delay. Well, not yet officially. Yes, that is that much rain coming down outside. So there was a penalty on that. Either way, it will be first down for the Prime. They are still out there on the field. Do apologize. I can't give you a whole lot better than what I have right now. Due to the fact there is pouring down rain outside. The quarterback has the ball. He's got some room. And he will make it near the 20. That is a first. That's a not a first down, so all the chains moved. I didn't think it was a first down. Looks like 2nd and 2. This is one of the most challenging games I have streamed. Quarterback not going the right way there. He going diagonal instead of vertical, so they still give him the first down, but not the best way to go. Looks like all the fans have pretty much ran to their cars, but the players are still here. Thank you for joining me. Looks like we have died down a little bit, so I can hopefully slow the wipers down a bit. Once again, shotgun formation. Inside handoff. He is going to gain maybe the line of scrimmage. Looks like they'll give him a yard for momentum. So 2nd and 10, or 2nd and 9. This game started at 7 p.m., so we are 2 hours and 30 minutes into this contest. That's complete downfield for a first, so we're going to pick up a 1st and goal. It's really now the first team to score gets the big advantage because the clock continues to run down in the fourth quarter. Oh. Camera is definitely not wanting to cooperate, but the Prime will run in for the touchdown on that. I have the only substantial shelter left out here since other people in tents and things like that, their tents did not survive this game. So the Prime take a 6-point lead. An opportunity for the conversion to pick up a 8-point advantage. Prime with the pass. That is incomplete. And with that, we'll take a break and be right back.
This isn't Madison Square Garden. These drills probably won't make anyone a #1 draft pick. But these players are practicing for something important. While they work on their jump shots, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, how to deal with wins and losses. Skills that will make them winners long after they leave the court. Support high school activities in your community, because when kids take part, they get set for life.
Well, the ball is back here. I will give you the best description I can as the weather is coming down cold, hard rain, and I am doing my best here as it is pouring down in the field. So it is 1st and 10. That pass is caught by the Prime. So the Prime will take the turnover, and we are, I believe, going the other direction here. I'm going to have to figure something out with the camera again because we are not cooperating here. We'll have to resort to this for now. I apologize. So Prime with the ball, 1st and 10 off the turnover. And good stop for the defense. rain has slowed down a little bit, so we have a second down. My hands are kind of tied up right now. I can't really change my screen, but the clock will continue to run. There is a 6-point lead. I don't actually remember if they got that 2-point conversion or not. I don't think they did. Right now we have a 42-36 ball game. Prime looking for the pass. That is caught. And that will be a first down for the Prime into the Asylum territory. I'm doing this because where my tripod is, my windshield is not being cleaned off by the wipers, so I have to do it by hand this way. I do apologize for the shakiness. And Prime gets loose on that. Good defensive stop by the Asylum. Just turn off the down for now as 2nd and 12 for Prime. They do have a touchdown lead. And we have a break here. We will be back after this PSA.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
Still talking to your friend?
It's complicated. I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji!
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
Prime line up once again with the usual, this time no one in motion, handoff. And the Prime will pick up a handful of yards on that, so we're going to have a 3rd and about 6 coming up for Dallas. Quarterback keeper. And that will be another touchdown for the Prime. But we have a holding call on there, so that will be brought back. And we're going to have a third down. And now we have a very unhappy coach on the Dallas sideline. So this all started with a holding call on the touchdown. Now we have it's still third down, but it's third and a really long way to go. The Prime are, in fact, moved back into their own territory. Like that last rainstorm, they kind of rode through it. So multiple receivers going to be on this play. We have, looks like at least 3, maybe 4. And that is incomplete in the back of the end zone. So big fourth down play coming up for the Prime. The Asylum have a big fourth down attempt for the stop. Big fourth down coming up. Once I get a chance here, I will try to get that window cleaned up on the other side so I can get my camera back in its position. This has been definitely a fun one. My original plan was to bring a tent and a tarp, and that would have been a very bad idea. And that is... Either way, that is going to be a turnover. So we are going to swap out, and I'm going to attempt to fix my window here and get something going again. That worked well. So that did not work well. believe we are back in business here. The first attempt was no good. Still on his feet, though. He gets, well, he's not going to get a lot. We're going to have a big loss, so that's going to be third down. I thought it was third down. So Dallas has a one-score lead right now. I believe it's 42-36. We have a timeout. We'll be back after this.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed. So big third down for the Asylum. Now big fourth down for the Asylum here. They have to have this. The Prime should be getting close to the end of this right now. Have that cold rain coming down once again. Asylum looking for something here. The Primer there. That is a sack in the back. We have coaches coming from the end zone there, and they're on the field. So I believe that may be the... Was that the ball game? So we're just going to stick with this because I'm not sure what's going on right now. We have not yet had the official end of the game yet thing here. So it is not the end of the game, so... Ball game is not over. However, the Prime has possession and a lead in this ball game right now. That is a quarterback knee, so we are probably close to the end, and that is the ball game.
Looks like that will do it here. So thank you for joining our craziness today. Looks like the Prime is heading out, and have a great night. Thank you for joining us through all this craziness. I apologize for broadcast if it turned out crazy, but a 42-36 win. We will see you all later, and have a great night. Check us out on Alan Hilliard Sports on YouTube. We'll be broadcasting the Dixon Lady Bulldogs against the Bell Lady Tigers for girls basketball this coming Friday night.